This is my 2023 Ultimate Gaming Setup Tour, and I've built this mostly for functionality and comfortability. Not too much for looks. I don't really think I consider looks in any of this stuff. I guess we'll start over on this side. As you can see, I have my Astro A50 headset. One of the most comfortable gaming headsets that I've ever had, and it's also wireless. I have a cat that likes to chew the cord, so it's kind of why I have that one. As you can see, we got Batman. I always forget about that dude. I got a Neewer light just kind of sitting right there. As you can see down there, we got the PS5, Nintendo Switch. This is my hard drive right there and my Nintendo Pro controller. And I got these two little guys sitting right here. I use them for good luck, I guess you could say. And then we have the Xbox sitting right there. We got our mic arm coming out. Just sticks all the way out from underneath. I know a lot of people will put this like over the top or coming from the side, something like over here. For me, it works the best just going underneath, sticking out. It doesn't really block anything. It's coming out of view while I'm streaming. This is what I see. I guess we should mention that's my Logitech camera sitting on the top, just like super simple webcam. I got a couple of coasters sitting right here just so I don't get any rings on my desk. And then we have our Xbox Elite Series 2 controller that I use mostly on my PC, but also for the Xbox. And then we just have a simple speaker that I got at Best Buy. It's an Insignia brand. And then we have our little plant sitting here. So this plant's not always here. So I actually use this part of the desk to record YouTube videos. It makes it super easy because I have, space to put my tripod over here and then record the video right there. I kind of have like a full area dedicated just to being able to record YouTube videos, which really helps a lot. Going back across, we have a Razer mouse pad. I actually really like this mouse pad. It is getting kind of older, but so somebody actually commented on my video when I was setting up this mouse pad saying that the green part would start crumbling. It's been about a year, I'd say, and it's just fine. I don't know. You just need to take care of your things, I would say. We have the Logitech mouse here. So far, I'm liking the Logitech stuff that we've been trying out on the channel. The mic is a Audio Technica AT2020. It's a USB. They don't have a lot of these, but it's like $100. For being a USB microphone, it's pretty nice. I would like to upgrade to an XLR microphone in the future, but for now, this does the job. There is the Corsair keyboard. This is another thing. I got it like 2 years ago, and the dude was saying, "Oh man, like these keyboards suck, like don't buy it." I don't know if it was like some kind of like brand thing at Best Buy. They're like trying to sell a different one. I have no idea, but like it works great. I actually really enjoy it. It's a little bit bigger than a lot of people might like, but then it also has some keys here, like a Steam Deck keys, so I can actually like control my stream. And it also has buttons over here for pressing play on videos and volume. Like it works really, really well, and it's pretty comfortable to use for me. So I have two LG monitors here. This one's a 4K 60 where I mostly play my console games on, and then this one's a 1440p 144 hertz for my PC games. I really like the color on these LG ones, and they've worked pretty good for me, so this kind of a brand I do enjoy. Oh yeah, so this desk here I actually kind of customized, I guess you could say. It's just the tabletop. It's a 3 by 5 foot desk, so it's a lot of space, and it's really important for me. Being a YouTuber and a streamer, it's very important that I have a lot of space to do unboxings. Sometimes I like to put like my food here, my drinks. That's why I got the coasters as well. This works really well. It's pretty solid. As the monitors shake, it's a pretty solid setup. As we're moving down, I ordered these metal legs that work really well. And, maybe it would be good if I had some more storage here. As you can see, I got that storage back there. We'll get over there when we look at more at the cable management. But then we got the PC. You're probably like, wow, I couldn't even see your PC down there. Yeah, so this is the PC. I don't care too much, like I said, about the looks and stuff. So it does have some RGB, but for the most part, I don't know. I just want it to be able to work for streaming. So it's just sitting down here, kind of hidden. But it does have a RTX 3070 and then also a 3700X Ryzen CPU. There's really a lot going on here. The most important things is that it has an Elgato 4K 60 capture card, and we upgraded the cooling because it was getting a little hot. But yeah, for the most part, it runs our games fine and it streams them fine. We do have the occasional problems when we're streaming, but for the most part, it does what it's supposed to do. I would really like to do a dual PC setup in the future, but those are really expensive, so we'll have to see about that later on. Right now, that's what works, so we're just gonna stick with it. So I have this Clutch PewDiePie chair. I really love it. It was a gift from my friend, and then one of my other friends built me this, and I attached some RGB to it. Like I said, I don't really like too much RBG. I don't like too much RGB, but this is mostly for my stream, so that when the camera's on, it looks kind of nice behind me. You know, we got our pops, we got our custom sign. My mom got me that. We got our giant Lucario pop. We have some fake plants here. We have our DualSense Edge and Dragon Ball Z series. There's a jar of coins. And then over on this side, it's kind of like my G Fuel bar. We got some Pokemon Sleep in here. Another pop. Some stickers. We got a Naruto sign. We got a DC sign. We also have a Marvel sign. And we have a Star Wars sign. That was kind of just like way up there. We can't forget we have a ring light and we have a tripod. We're gonna go around the back, and I do want to talk about these cords right here. We have two cords that are really annoying. It's the Ethernet cords because we don't have anywhere back here to plug those in, and they just kind of have to go along the floor, but we do the best we can to get them out of the way. You're also probably wondering what's going on over here. Yeah, so like we have our extra freezer space and our baby stuff right here. So like we needed some extra storage, so I just have this area for storage basically. I got the cables and stickers and boxes so I can have the information for videos that I'm making, and then we have different accessories just down in here. We also have a couple new things we're going to be making videos on soon. So let's get on to the back. I have this speaker here mostly just because like sometimes I want to not be wearing a headset, but for the most part I do use my headset. That's why I just went with like a cheap little sound bar. We do have a real plant right here. This one's not usually here, but sometimes I like to put it on there just for like the comfort, you know, like it feels nice having like a living object there. And then we kind of already talked about the Xbox controller. I use it on my PC, that's why it's right there. But we have the Xbox. Honestly, I don't use this thing, but maybe in the future, because I did just bring it out here. It was in the other room, just not being used. Brought it out here. Maybe we'll use it. Maybe we won't. We'll also start to talk about other cables while we're back here. We got our mouse charging cable that comes and it like hooks right underneath our monitor here. For the most part, our cable management is pretty good. As you can see, it all kind of like hides behind the consoles. That's kind of why I like to have them right here. They kind of just like go into there. I have it so that we can unplug the HDMI that's attached to the Elgato and then just plug it into Switch or plug it into our Xbox, you know, whatever I want to play that day. I have a hard drive right here as well for just extra storage. As you can see from my Switch, we don't have normal Joy-Cons. We have these nice big ones because I really don't like the small ones. For the most part, I just use it docked, but if I want to undock it, that's a lot more comfortable for me. We play a lot of the Pokemon games on there, and I really do enjoy that. And then we have our PS5 right here. Play a lot of games on the PS5 just because they have a lot of exclusives, and honestly it runs kind of better while I'm streaming with some of the newer games just because it's like, you know, it's super powerful and it's just separating that power between a console and the stream is on the PC, so it just works good like that. So there is a couple tips I want to give you guys for cable management. As you can see, it's kind of a mess down here, but I did put these two wire racks so we can just hold up the cords, get them out of the way, so we're just not thinking about them. One of the biggest tips is Velcro straps. We just have them right there. You can take it off, put it back on. I'll put that back on in a minute, but it's really saved me. I've used those for about 2 years now, and you can see there's just another one right there. Everything just goes nice and neat into our PC back here. So I just have a couple of things that I want to let you guys know is that if you want to do content creation, you definitely can do it. We see Kai Cenat getting 300,000 subs on Twitch, and he's only like 21 years old or something like that. You can really start young and you can actually do it. Like, it's possible. And like all this stuff I got here was not that expensive. Like, I'm gonna upgrade in the future, but for the most part I kind of got stuff that was like kind of as cheap as I could get it. Like, I don't go too overboard. Just trying to get the stuff that works, you know. I want stuff that allows me to create content, and I want to just try to make the best that I can with what I got. So some of the biggest tips from this video is the cable management. If you're using Velcro, you can reuse it. I've used these for 2 years, works great. If you want to stream, I really recommend getting a webcam, even if it's cheap. All you need is good lighting. You can get away with a lot with a cheaper microphone. You just have to set up some, like, maybe some EQ and stuff. It can sound a whole lot better, and it's gonna make people enjoy your streams a whole lot more. And like I said, I just have the one PC that I did put a lot of money into, but realistically, if you have a console like a Nintendo Switch, you can actually stream with PC that's not as good as mine. You just need a capture card and, you know, good internet. You got that 1K up, 1K down, you know, so it's like, it's really good. I will see you guys in the next Short Video live stream. You got this.